week 19 of Modalities Movement Therapy. I'm Brenda, and today we're going to be psoasing. So we're going to be looking at that deep psoas muscle within the core. That psoas muscle is attached to the iliopsoas, which is our primary hip flexor. So we want to give this area a great release into the lower back, get more movement into that lower back, and focusing on just improving that all-around mobility in the body. For the workout, you're going to need one of the yoga blocks or just some kind of prop just to lift you up. A peanut, a myofascial peanut, and this is a high-density foam peanut. Water, of course. If you don't have a peanut, then you can get 2 tennis balls inside a sock. So we're going to start off with the peanut, and we're going to just give the foot, each foot, a good release. Just releasing the foundation of that body and just improving stability. Releasing all the different lines in the body apart from the arm lines. Move the foot around. Work into the arch of the foot as well and rock the toes and the heel forward and back. Forward and back. We're going to move the peanut onto the other foot and just give this foot a good release. Give it a few more seconds. Focus on your posture, so look up, try not to look down, see what's going on, and then look up, focusing on that nice upright posture there. 2 and 1. Let's put the peanut to the side and bring the block a little closer. First, you're going to tap your big toe, and I want you to keep the inside of that big toe in contact with the floor as you slide the toe up towards you. You're lifting into the hips, so you're crunching there. Let's bring the arms into it as well. So we're going to reach up and lengthen here. So let's breathe in here and exhale. And breathe in. Slide the big toe up. Look over and exhale. Let's do another 5. Breathing in and exhale. So slide the big toe up and then reposition it. Breathing in and exhale. Okay, we're going to do 4 more. We'll do 8 on each side. And 3. And exhale, so you're breathing in to that lateral side. Last 2. And exhale. And 1 more. And exhale. Let's do the same thing to the other side. So let's start off in that inhalation, breathe in. And exhale. Or actually, let's lift up there. Sorry, that's your exhalation. Or inhalation, and then exhale. And again, breathing in and exhale. Here we go for 3. Slide that big toe up and keep the legs straight as you exhale. 4 and exhale. 4 to go and exhale. And 3 and exhale. Another 2 and exhale. For the last one, and exhale. Let's go back to the first side. Bring the knees in line and just lift that foot. And we're going to lift the hip and lower the hip. Lift the hip and lower the hip. So I want you to feel that you're crunching again and then releasing. Let's go for 3. Lift and lower. Just bring the arms out. That'll help you with your stability. And 4. Keep going for 5. And 6. 7. And one more, 8. Drop that foot and let's move into this area. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. For 3. And out. 4. For 5. And 6. Last 2. 7. And 8. Good, now we're going to get a little bit of length in the one leg. So stand on your yoga block, or if you don't have a yoga block, maybe have a step or something you can just lift yourself up onto. And be aware of that supporting leg. I want you to lift up and out of the hip so you're not pushing into it like we were doing just now. And you're going to just let that leg, shake that leg around. If you need a wall or maybe a chair to hold on to, then bring your prop closer to the wall. And then you're going to just start a nice rhythmic movement, swinging that leg forward and back. So we're lifting up and out of the standing hip, the supporting leg, but just keep going, lifting up and just lengthening that leg out and just swinging. It's a nice release for that psoas muscle. Swing the legs and keep going, swinging forward and back. Keep going. Keep going, you got 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, let's do the same thing to the other side. So step onto your prop, lift yourself up, and shake that leg out. So lift up and lengthen out of that leg, and shake the leg. Bring your arms out there for stability. Hand onto the wall, hand onto a chair if you need. And then you can start a nice rhythmic swing with that leg. Good, standing nice and tall. Remember your posture, engaging your core muscles to help you stay lifted. Keep going. Keep going. Nice big movement. Use the wall if you need to, or the chair if you need to. Otherwise, challenge your stabilizers on that supporting foot. We're going to do another 30 seconds. Keep going. Swinging that leg. About 15 seconds to go. Keep moving. And release. Good. You can put that prop to the side for now. And still in standing. What we're going to do now, I'm going to angle myself. And we're going to lift up and out of the hips again. And we're going to focus on extending to a tabletop. Open up the pelvis. Now exhale, tuck your chin to your chest and curl through the spine and breathe in. Open yourself up. Let's go into a tabletop position. So from that extended, lifted position, tabletop. So you don't want to be rounded there. You want to be nice and open. So feel the pelvis and help open up with the hands. Now we're going to tuck the tailbone under, round the spine, exhale, and come up into that lifted position. Now we're going to breathe in the lifted position. Instead of going forward into tabletop, I want you to round the spine, come down towards your pelvis, and then from the pelvis, lengthen into the tabletop position. Breathe in here, and then tuck the tailbone. Exhale into the rounded position. Breathe in and come up. We're going to do that again. So exhale, chin to the chest, come down towards the pubic bone. As you reach that pubic bone, lengthen yourself up and breathe into that extension. Then again, exhale and breathe in. We're going to repeat that. So we're going to exhale, down there, breathe in, open yourself up and come up into a lifted position from there. Then repeat it, extend into tabletop. Now we're going to come back up, lifting out of tabletop. Now we're going to reverse it, so we're going to go forward into tabletop. Now you're exhaling, tucking and curling, and breathe into the lifted position. Let's reverse that. So tuck, exhale to the pubic bone, breathe in, lengthen out of the hips, open yourself up, come out of there into a lifted position. Let's reverse that now. From there, we're going to go to tabletop. Tuck, exhale, round, breathe in, come up, reverse that, exhale to tabletop. And now from there, come up and out of that position. Let's reverse it into a tabletop. And exhale. Breathe in. Lift, reverse it. Chin to the chest, roll down. Open up to tabletop. Let's stay there. Come up and out of tabletop. Reverse it into tabletop. Tuck the chin, round the spine and curl, and let's just do one more. And breathe out. Into tabletop. Exhale to tuck. Extend to tabletop. Come back out of tabletop there. Good, and let's just leave it there, shake everything out. Now we're going to come down onto the mat, so you're going to need your peanut for this. Let's breathe in, just relax the arms at the sides. Get a little bit of movement into the neck, and exhale. Lower down, hang out there, and walk onto your hands and knees. Let's start off on the right side, so bring the peanut under the right ankle. Move it slightly higher than the ankle. I want you to roll your right shin out. So just stay with me on the right side. We're going to give the right side all the way up into that psoas, a good release. Roll the peanut to the knee and back again. All the way back to that knee up and to the ankle. Let's do one more and exhale. Good. Now we're going to work into the psoas muscle. So I want you to stay on the right side. The peanut is going to be inside the right hip bone, between the belly button and the hip bone. So it's a deep, deep core muscle that we're releasing. So it is going to be quite sensitive. Rest your forehead on your left hand, and we're going to reach the right arm and leg in an extended position. You're going to lean into your left hand, you're going to breathe in and push up into the peanut. So I want you to feel the release down the front of the leg. and exhale, as well as hopefully deep in that lower back. Let's release and exhale. Push into the hand that's supporting the forehead. Breathe in and lift up and exhale. If you can take it a little bit further as you breathe in, bring the foot to the hand and then exhale and release. Breathing in and exhale and release. We're going to do another 4. Nice deep breath in and exhale and release. And 3, follow your breath and exhale. Another 2, nice deep breath in and exhale. And the last one and exhale. If you are ready with the peanut there, feeling enough of a release, then you can just rest your forehead on your hands. You can do that on the other side. Let's bring the peanut now. We're still on the right side. I want you to bring the peanut onto the inside of that right shin and roll along the inside of the shin. You can lean into your supporting left side, roll along the inside of the shin. Reposition the peanut if you need to. And finish off. Still focusing on the right side, we're going to rock and bring the peanut onto the lateral part of the glutes. So you're going to sit up and position the peanut into the lower back, just below the lower back, so more on the glutes, on the top of the glutes, below the hip bone. I want you to release that area there. Just give it a nice slow and steady release. And now you are going to reposition the peanut in line with the hip bone. So still on the right side, lying on the back. Lift your tailbone. Bring the peanut, the top of the peanut in line with the hip bone, the bottom of the peanut where it was just now on the top of the glutes, and we're going to roll around that lower back area, just giving that area a good release so we can improve the mobility into this part of the body. Loosen up around the hip joint and make it easier to activate those core muscles and then improve the stability in the body. So let's do everything in reverse on the other side. So you're going to stay in this position and you're going to release the foot. Then you're just going to shift the peanut up and over to the left side in line with the hip bone, the bottom of the peanut underneath the top part of the glutes. Your head is supported in your hands if you want to. And when you're ready, you cross that ankle over the supporting knee. If you find you can get deeper into that release with the foot on the mat and the knee open, then you can do that. Keep going. And let's, while we're lying on the back, bring the head onto the peanut. So the base of the skull, the occiput ridge, is in contact with the peanut. And let's just massage that area. So just shear the peanut along that bony process, that occiput ridge at the base of the skull. Just shear, and then into the center you can nod the head up and down. So again, just improving the movement in the spine. Hug the knees to the chest and rock yourself up. Let's reposition the peanut underneath the tailbone on this side, and you're going to drop onto the elbow and give this area a good release there. More onto that lateral side. We want to get more movement around the hip area. And then still on the left side, you're going to rotate forward onto the right elbow, and let's bring the peanut sort of mid inside of the calf and roll along that inner shin area. Try to get all the way down to the ankle and up to the knee. Let's take the peanut, bring it onto the inside of the left hip bone. So now we're getting into that psoas release. And as I said before, if this is deep enough for you, then you don't have to progress to lifting the arm and the leg. If you want to get a little bit deeper, then you've got 3 options to choose from. Resting your forehead on your right hand, extend your arm and leg. Your first option, breathing into the lift and exhale. Your second option is just to stay there, focusing on breathing into the peanut. Your third option, here we go for 3, is to lift and lengthen and lift the knee and the arm and get a bit deeper. Exhale and release. Here we go for 4. Find your option and keep moving into your breath and exhale. Breathe in for 5 and exhale. And you'll find as you release, you get a little bit deeper into that release and deeper into that exhalation. We're going to do another 2, breathing in and exhale. For the last one, breathing in and exhale. Hands next to the shoulders or under the shoulders next to the chest. Push up onto the hands and knees. Let's finish off with the peanut. Sort of mid-shin, and let's give the shin and the front line a nice release there. All the way to the knee and back to the toes. Good. Keep going. Keep releasing that shin, rolling along. Do another 2. And finish off with 1 more. And release. Good. Let's put the peanut to the side. Have a quick drink of water. Okay. In a kneeling position, so I'm just going to face you from this angle. You're going to just keep that yoga block handy. Extend one leg out to the side. So you're going to keep the toes pointing forward, and we're going to focus on lengthening out of the spine, lengthening into the leg, and again bring breathing into it. So we're going to breathe in to the lifted position. As you exhale, you're going to rotate towards that straight leg, and you're going to squat back. So you bring your tailbone to your heel, lengthening the spine in that position. Come up to the center and breathe out. So you're going to breathe yourself into that lifted position. So let's bring breathing into it. Breathing in and lift. Exhale, rotate, sit back into that position and breathe yourself in to the lifted position and exhale. Okay, let's do another 5. Let's do 7 more like that. Breathing in, lifting up, rotate, exhaling, and breathe in to that lifted position and release. Breathe in and exhale, and coming up and release. Here we go for 4. Nice deep breath in and exhale. Breathing in and exhale. For 5. And exhale. And breathe in. And again, exhale. Hopefully you're feeling that release along the inside of that thigh. And exhale. And breathe in. And again, exhaling. Breathing in. And exhale. And breathing in. And exhaling. For the last one, and exhale, and breathing in, and exhale. Good. Bring your hands onto your hips. Now you're going to bend the knee, and I want you to rotate the foot, the heel in, then the toes, and the heel and the toes. So you're getting that movement into the hip, and you're going to bring that foot forward into a lunge position. Put the block under the foot. So if you have some other kind of prop, you can use that as well. Just to elevate, I'm going to show you from this angle. So you're going to elevate the foot. So you're pushing into the ball of the foot and lifting up. So we're increasing the stretch into the iliopsoas muscle, which will release the psoas muscle deep in the core line. So let's push forward into a lunge, and just starting out, bring your hands onto your hips. So you're going to lunge forward, and then you're going to exhale into a tuck. If you are getting deep enough without the block, then just keep your foot on the mat. But if you can increase that stretch, do so. It'll benefit the knees, benefit the hips, lower back. Breathe in. Let's go for 5. Exhaling. Use your head, round that spine. Breathe in for 6 and exhale. Here we go for 7 and exhale. And for the last one and exhale. Good. Release the block from underneath the foot. I'm just going to adjust myself into this position, because what we're going to do now is we're going to bring the prop or the block onto the left side. So I'm in a lunge position on my right. So I'm going to take the block over to the left side. So stay where you are while I rotate. And what we're going to do here is you will play around with the position of your block. Try and obviously get as low as you can to increase that release. So we're going to lengthen over the right side. So over the side that the knee is down, into that hip area, lifting up and out of the waist. So we're going to breathe in, and I want you to actually open yourself up. And then you're going to exhale and round yourself. So again, you're coming into a tight position, crunching, and then we're opening up. Breathing in, open yourself up as far as you can go. Then exhale into that rounded position, crunching those obliques, using the core muscles, strengthening the core. Breathing in, open yourself up, and exhale. And take your block into a lower position, so you're opening up more. Breathing in, open yourself up, and exhale, rounding. Here we go for 3. Breathing in, opening up, and exhaling. 4. Breathing in, open yourself up, and exhale. 4 to go. Nice deep breath in. Pushing forward into your lunge position, opening up and exhaling. 3 more. Breathing in, opening yourself up and exhaling. Another 2. Breathing in and exhale. For the last one, and exhale. Stay in this position, release the block, bring your hands inside your front foot, curl your toes under at the back, and now we're going to bounce into that lunge position. If you can, for 1 minute, we're going to bounce that foot from side to side. Otherwise, you stay on that spot. Bounce and bounce. And keep going, bouncing, bounce. You come back to hold it on that spot if you want to. Otherwise, we keep going from side to side. So you decide the speed. You can double bounce, single movements, or hold it on that spot. Bounce. Speed it up, get that heart rate up. You got 15 seconds to go. Change it out. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drop onto the knee and onto the other knee. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Open yourself up on your exhalation. Round the spine, tuck and uncurl. Circle the shoulders up and back. Have a quick drink of water, and we move on to the other side. Okay, so we're going to take the left leg is going to be our supporting leg. We're going to extend the right leg in this position now. Let's breathe in, or change sides if you're on the other leg. Nice deep breath in. Circle the arms up next to the ears. Extend yourself into that rotation and squat your bum back, exhaling on that movement. Breathe into the lift and exhale and release. Over to the second one. Breathe in, rotate and exhale. Breathing into the lift and exhale again. Here we go for 3. And exhale. Breathe in, remember the toes are facing forward, and exhale. For 4, breathing in and exhale. And release. For 5. And exhale. And release. Breathing in and exhale. Let's do 2 more. Breathing in and exhale. For the last one. And release. Now hold on to the hips. Walk your foot in and rotate. Turn it in and rotate. So you're going to bring it in to that forward lunge position. So I'm going to take myself onto the mat and I'm going to bring the ball of my left foot, the back foot, onto the block. So if you find in this position taking strain in the knee, give yourself a little bit of cushioning. Another thing you can do is release the prop. If you've got a very tight quadricep muscle, if there are any issues in the knee, you might opt to work without that block. Taking yourself forward into that lunge position, and then we're tucking from that lunge position, rounding the spine, increasing the stretch down the front of the leg. So we're going to breathe in. On the exhalation, tuck and round. Let's open up and breathe in. And then exhale. Let's actually use the arms and sweep them forward as we exhale and breathe in. Open the arms up. So we're opening up more into the chest and exhaling. Rounding the spine and tucking under. Let's go for 3. Breathing in and exhale. Here we go for 4. And exhale. Breathe in and exhale. For 5. And exhale. Use your head. And 6. And push, exhale. 2 more. And exhale. And the last one. And exhale. Good. Release the block from under the left foot if you have it there. Bring it onto the right side. So taking the block and you play around with the position. We're going to open up, leaning into that. While I'm on the right side, whichever side you're on, opening up, looking up and reaching that arm back next to the ear. Exhale. Come into that rounded position. Let's breathe in. Pushing forward, opening up and exhaling. Here we go for 3. Breathing in, opening up and exhale. Here we go for 4. Breathing in, opening up and exhale. Here we go for 4. And exhale. For 5. And exhale. 6. And exhale. 2 more. And exhale. For the last one. And exhale. Well done. Bring the hands inside the foot. Curl the toes under and lift up into that lunge. And let's start off that minute bouncing on the spot, switching, double bouncing, or single side to side, and really get that heart rate up and move side to side. Keep going. Really challenge yourself. Get out of your comfort zone. You're halfway. Double bounce. Come back to it, but keep moving. Stay on the same spot if you need to change. And move. Move. 15 seconds to go. Ten. And finish off. And step the foot back into your pyramid or your down dog position. Crown of the head pointing to the mat. Walk through the feet. Wiggle the hips from side to side. And when you're ready, both heels down. Bounce your chest towards your legs. Stay there. Nod the head from side to side. Walk your hands back to your feet. Have a nice deep breath in. And bring yourself up nice and slowly. Head comes up last into that lifted position. Okay, have a drink of water. In standing, we're going to focus on some lateral stretches. So feet are hip distance apart. Let's take a deep breath in, circle the arms up. And in this position, we're going to reach up and over to the one side. As you exhale, sweep the arm down. So keep this arm extended, lengthening out of that side of the waist and out of the hip. Let's breathe in, circle the arm up, and exhale. So you're still lengthening into that side. Breathe in and exhale. We keep going. Nice deep breath in and exhale. So as you breathe in, lengthen and open up into the rib cage. Exhale and drop down. Breathe in and exhale. We're going to do another 30 seconds. Breathing in and exhale. Keep going and exhale. 10 seconds to go. And exhale. Let's do one more. And exhale. Sweep the arm up. And up and over to the other side, lengthening and exhale. 1 minute starts now. Let's breathe in, lengthen, open up, and exhale. And again. And exhale. Breathing in and exhale. Breathing in and exhale. Breathing in and exhale. Keep going. 30 seconds to go and exhale. Breathing in and exhale. Breathing in and exhale. Finish off with one more. And exhale. Breathe yourself back into the center, and on your exhalation, stand lengthways on your mat. Roll down through the spine and just release any tension in that lower back. Walk onto your hands and knees, and we're going to come into a seated position. Have another quick drink of water. Hopefully that breathing, you feel like you need to plump up and hydrate that fascial tissue with some water. We're going to finish off in a prone position, or it's actually supine, sorry, lying on your back with a towel, or you can support your head in your hands, or you can even use your block. Only if you're taking strain in the neck. If you're not taking strain in the neck and you've got enough movement in the neck, when you arch, you're going to tuck, the chin will come down. On your exhalation, the chin will go up. So if you've got that movement with your head on the block, you can keep your head on the block. Otherwise, you can release the head onto the mat, just so long as you're not taking strain in the neck. If you find you cramping in the hamstrings or in the feet, you might want to support your head with the block. Otherwise, you can use a sweat towel or some other kind of cushioning under the head, just to give the neck a little bit more, or the head a little bit more height to take the strain off the neck. Otherwise, we're going to breathe in an arch. Lower back is off the mat. Tailbone is on the mat. Now exhale into your tuck and your tilt position. Exhale into it. Now you're going to breathe in and thrust the pelvis up to the ceiling. And you're going to bounce the tailbone up. So breathing in and out. Let's focus just on holding the position and breathing in and exhaling. Breathing in and exhaling. Keep going. We're going to do another 30 seconds. And exhaling. "15 seconds to go. Now, for the last few seconds, just focus on that bouncing. I find when we focus on that, when we do the bouncing, then we put little emphasis on the breathing. So let's just focus on the bouncing. And now hold it in the lifted position. As you do that, breathe in. And now you're going to exhale and lower yourself down onto the mat. We're still moving into the arch and the tuck. This time I want you to bring your knees together and your toes together. So you're in a knock-knee position. We're going to do the same thing. Breathing into arch. Breathing out to your tuck position. Now peel yourself off the mat, lifting up. And just holding that position and breathing in and out. Your minute starts now. strain in the knees, lower down and just shake the legs out and come back into this position. Otherwise you continue to focus on the breathing. Keep breathing, pushing that pelvis up. And now for the last few seconds, pulse the tailbone up and try and continue with the breathing. And hold it lifted, breathe in, and exhale, roll down through the spine. Now you're going to rotate out. So I want you to open up the feet, open up the knees. Same thing applies. Let's breathe into arch. Chin should be dropping if you're in the right movement. And then exhale to tuck and tilt the pelvis. Chin should be lifting. Now you're going to breathe yourself into the lift and peel your vertebra off the mat. Open yourself up, turn the feet out and the knees out. Your minute starts now. Let's hold it in the lifted position and breathe. Pulse and breathe if you can do the two things at once. Otherwise, just holding it, you'll feel the activation. And focus on the breathing. You're halfway. Let's go for 30 seconds. Use that back arm line. Push yourself into the mat. Stay nice and lifted. And last 5 seconds, pulse the tailbone up to the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. And lower down through the spine. And lengthen your legs out. Stretch your arms next to your ears. And give your legs a good shake. Where you are, breathe in. Exhale and tuck your chin to your chest, reach your hands to your knees, squeeze your glutes and pull through the spine and throw yourself forward. Take a nice deep breath in, come up into that lifted position and let's rock around onto the hands and knees, hands underneath the shoulders and breathing in. As you exhale, round the spine, slide the fingers to the knees and just stay rounded and balanced there. Take a nice deep breath in, circle the shoulders up and back, nod your head from side to side, shake everything out, stepping up, give the legs a good shake, wiggle the hips a little bit from side to side. And one last deep breath in. And exhale. And well done. Nice work. Thank you for joining me.